This video is from Professor Thomas Hormaza Dow's 2 classes in project management. For entrepreneurship and sports marketing students, here are 8 important topics from project schedule planning. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, mastering the core principles of project management is crucial for success in any field. Think about it. Projects are everywhere. From launching a new product to planning a wedding, having a solid understanding of project management can be the difference between a smooth, successful endeavor and a chaotic mess. That's why today, we're breaking down 8 key topics that every project manager should know like the back of their hand. Let's get started. Before you even think about deadlines or delegating tasks, you need a solid plan. That's where the WBS, or work breakdown structure, comes in. It's like taking your project's main goal and breaking it down into smaller, bite-sized pieces. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't just start laying bricks without a plan, right? Your WBS is like the blueprint. It outlines all the major components: the foundation, framing, roofing, electrical, plumbing, and then breaks those down even further. This granular approach helps you see all the moving parts, estimate resources more accurately, and keep track of progress as you go. Trust me, a well-defined WBS is the foundation for a successful project. Now that you have your WBS, it's time to get into the nitty-gritty of what needs to be done, the activities. Each work package in your WBS is made up of specific activities or tasks. But here's the thing. Tasks aren't isolated. They're interconnected, and understanding these dependencies is key to creating a realistic schedule. For example, you can't start painting the walls until the drywall is up, right? That's a finish to start dependency. One task needs to be finished before the next can start. By mapping out these dependencies, you can create a logical flow of work and avoid bottlenecks down the line. Leads and lags are all about fine-tuning your project schedule by adjusting the timing between tasks. A lead allows a task to start a bit earlier than it normally would, while a lag adds a buffer between tasks. Think of it like this. You're baking a cake. You need to let the cake layers cool completely before you can frost it. That's a lag. You're intentionally adding a delay to ensure the frosting goes on smoothly. Leads and lags help you optimize the schedule and avoid unnecessary delays. They're all about finding that sweet spot between tasks, ensuring everything flows smoothly and efficiently. Milestones. Celebrating the wins. Milestones are like checkpoints throughout your project that mark the completion of significant phases or deliverables. They help you track progress, keep everyone motivated, and celebrate the wins along the way. Think of milestones as mini goals within your larger project. For example, if you're launching a new website, a milestone could be website design finalized. Another milestone could be content uploaded. Milestones break down the project into manageable chunks and provide a sense of accomplishment as you check them off the list. Plus, they're a great opportunity to review progress and make adjustments if needed. Activity sequencing, creating a logical flow. Activity sequencing is like putting together a giant puzzle, but instead of pieces, you're arranging tasks in the order they need to be completed. This is where you consider all those dependencies we talked about earlier. You're essentially creating a roadmap for your project, ensuring that tasks are tackled in a logical sequence that optimizes resources and minimizes delays. For complex projects, a simple to-do list won't cut it. You need a visual representation of the task flow, and that's where tools like network diagrams come in handy. Gantt chart. Visualizing your timeline. The Gantt chart. A project manager's best friend. A Gantt chart is a visual representation of your project schedule, showing tasks as bars on a timeline. It's like having a bird's-eye view of your entire project, allowing you to see the start and end dates of each task, any overlaps or dependencies, and how much slack or float you have. Gantt charts are incredibly helpful for tracking progress, identifying potential bottlenecks, and communicating the schedule clearly to your team and stakeholders. Network diagrams. Unraveling complex relationships. Network diagrams take visualizing task relationships to the next level. They use nodes and arrows to represent tasks and their dependencies, helping you identify potential scheduling conflicts and the critical path of your project. Think of them as flowcharts specifically designed for project management. They're especially useful for complex projects with numerous interconnected tasks where a simple Gantt chart might not be enough. There are two main types: activity on node, AON, and activity on arrow, AOA, each with its own way of representing tasks and their relationships. The critical path, staying on track. The critical path is the longest sequence of tasks in your project that determines the shortest possible project duration. Any delay in a task on the critical path will directly impact the overall project timeline. Think of it like a chain. The critical path is made up of the links that, if broken, will cause the entire chain to fall apart. By identifying the critical path, you can prioritize those critical tasks, allocate resources effectively, and monitor them closely to keep the project on track. And there you have it, 8 essential topics that are crucial for effective project management. From breaking down the work into manageable chunks, to visualizing your timeline and identifying critical tasks, mastering these concepts will set you up for success. Remember, project management is an ongoing process of planning, executing, monitoring, and adapting. It's about being organized, proactive, and a strong communicator. So, keep learning, keep practicing, and watch those projects soar. Don't forget to read the chapters in the class textbook. Ensure you have all your notes for the test ready, wishing you the best for your studies. Thank you for watching.